if you feel or see somebody that could potentially be in harm's way, do something to prevent that. You never know what's going to happen. But you also have an obligation to ask for help. Just on my way to work here, went out with Axel last night. What's going on tonight over here?
I actually don't know. I thought it was
Taste of Edmonton as well.
It seems a little small for Taste of
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
We had some sort of world art exhibit. I'll put a link up. One of my missions last night, or one of my goals last night, was to try to find some people to talk about this Calgary creep guy that was in the news the last couple of weeks. He was a local Calgary man who had started a Twitter account and was going around the city taking pictures of, videoing women, obviously kind of creepily. The guy's been charged with a few crimes now, voyeurism. There are some child pornography charges in there. So, I mean, the guy's obviously been up to some pretty sketchy stuff. Basically following women around, videoing them doing stuff, videoing body parts. Anyway, my goal was to talk to some women last night. I tried to target people 20 to 30-ish. I tried to target women that were in a group of either more women or that were with a male friend or companion. So I approached them all with the same sort of questions. Was just basically, hey, do you want to be in my vlog? To which they'd ask what my vlog was about. I'd give them a quick rundown. So then I'd ask them if they were up to current affairs, and that was when I would sort of pose these questions that I had for them. My questions were going to be how they view this type of incident affecting privacy rights. They are already talking about that sort of stuff. If they themselves have had anything where they felt uncomfortable with people taking pictures, and their personal opinions on people just taking video and photos in public places. The problem was, not one person I spoke to knew about this creep guy. So there's two things here that I'd like to talk about. So I'm down here with Axel, and we haven't found anybody to talk to because apparently Axel and I both look like creeps. As we were walking downtown, I happened to notice these two people that sort of looked like they were walking together. It was a male and a female. Axel and I were just kind of wandering behind them, stopping periodically to take pictures, and I noticed that every now and then she would stop and he would stop a few feet in front of her, and then she'd start walking and he'd start walking. So I mean, at first it looked like they were walking together and they could definitely be a couple. But then, you know, it dawned on me that you could get this sense of this woman being uncomfortable. So she stopped to check out some posters and such, and sort of, obviously she was trying to get this guy to just carry on with what he was doing. We could see that she was in either discomfort or distress or whatever. It's only right that when you see something like that, you act. When you see something that you feel is out of place, or if you get a gut feeling, you need to act on it, and you need to do it almost instantly. You can't hesitate. Had Axel and I hesitated, had we maybe not offered our help to her, who knows what would have happened. She may have made it home safe, who knows. The point I'm trying to make is listen to your gut. I mean, if you get that feeling, or you could sense that somebody needs help, offer it to them. We walked with her for a few blocks. So she explained to us that this guy had actually been following her for 9 blocks. And he was keeping pace with her. So she'd slow down, he'd slow down. She'd stop, he'd stop. So understandably, this woman was very, very shaken about it. So, I mean, I get where women are coming from, because there are a lot of there are a lot of creeps out there. There are a lot of guys out there that want to harm you, but at the same time, not all guys out there are trying to hurt you. Not everybody's trying to harm you. Some people actually do care. Some people want to make sure that you get home safe. I just want to say thanks for your time. Thanks for talking to us. I guess more importantly, accepting our help. So we walked with you right up until you felt really comfortable walking the rest of the way. So totally, Axel and I both hope that you made it home safe. Not only is it important for people to offer help, if you feel that you're in a situation that you need help from, don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to accept the help. So I'll show you what we did last night.
It smells phenomenal in here.
It does, yeah, it smells so good.
82 hourly, come on to Queen Donair and we'll make this in Donair for you.
Thank you.
And what are you doing here tonight?
We are enjoying entangados.
This is a band of clowns.
León, Guanajuato, we met this guy called Celso Piña, who is a huge cumbia artist. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Luna, llena mi alma de cumbia, saca de mí la locura y llévame a la luz y a la paz. Luna, llena mi alma de cumbia, saca de mí la locura y llévame a la luz y a la paz.
From Edmonton?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's your name again, sorry?
Garvin Chinya.
You got a website?
I do indeed. GarvinChinya.com.
There you go. You got a Facebook page?
I do.
Same?
Art by Garv.
Art by Garv?
Art by Garv.
We'll have to check it out.
Been an artist since I've been about that tall. If you can indicate with your camera, that tall right there. Opening day.
Opening day?
This is opening day. And then we set up yesterday. I feel there's a lot of foot traffic more yesterday, and then there was a whole bunch of like hullabaloo that happened. But today's the first day, and it goes till July 4th. This one's called A Guide in Virgil.
Okay.
So the concept of this was a piece that I worked on from September to about late November, early December last year. I'm currently going to Emily Carr in Vancouver. It kind of ended up becoming a class project for a VAST class, which is Visual Art Studios, and the topic was black holes. So my intention with this one originally, you can kind of see, depending on the light, I was going to do a really big kind of like lunar landscape kind of thing happening with a gigantic red moon with a couple other moons orbiting it. That fell apart. That kind of stayed the same, and then I ended up keep layering and layering onto it and keeping it mostly abstract, not really thinking about it figuratively or anything. But I still had like this motif of the circle, and then it had a reflection kind of happen here, and then there's this little bit of a watery feeling start to happen. And then one day there was a black, like a little dark space here, kind of like what this is here. And I looked at it, it's like, that's a hummingbird. So it's like, let's bring that hummingbird up.
Right.
Because I have a show coming up in August in Victoria, and it's basically based on hummingbirds and like other sorts of little organisms. Usually when humans influence animals, they influence them in a bad way. Garvin Chinya, 28, I'm a painter.
And I'm going to call on other photographers out there. I know there's a lot of you out there that are wandering around the streets, taking photos of buildings, taking photos of people. I'm going to put it on you guys. I'm going to put it on everybody else out there to be a little more active and be a little more involved. Be a little more aware of what's going on. Be a little more aware of how people are interacting with one another. Tune into your environment. And if you see something, say something. All right, everybody, so that's a wrap for episode 3. As of recording this, it's Sunday, June 25th. Just like to thank everybody for viewing. Don't forget to subscribe and like below. Coming up in July, I'm still going to be meeting with Katie Dane. I'll still be interviewing her, providing you with behind the scenes of her daily routines. But yeah, I'm just going to keep you kind of in the loop with what's going on. I'd like to thank Garvin, Patrick Ennis, and I'd also like to thank The Works for allowing us in. So I'll put a few links up here for those guys. You can check out their stuff. The message I was trying to get across is just to be a little more involved in your community, be a little more involved with other people and members of your community, and don't be afraid to speak up if you see something or if you're in an uncomfortable situation. Don't be afraid to say something. It's our obligation to ask for help. We can't always expect people to offer it. Some people kind of tune the world out. Some people just sort of carry on with their day. If you see something and you can prevent it, do it. If you're in a situation that you need help, don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm getting a little better, I think, at recording. I'm getting a little better at my editing, stringing things along, so I'm kind of liking where things are going. I'll probably just throw some mashups here and there of fillers in between all my stuff as I explained in the previous episode. So don't forget to check out my first interview along with the follow-up somewhere along here. I'll put a couple links up. Leave comments below too. Anything you guys want to see, comment. I'll get back to you. Throw something in there. Let me know if you like the videos. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know what you don't want to see. Tips for myself to make things better. Anything that you guys want to provide me with how I can make your viewing experience better, please let me know and I'll try to accommodate you. All right, thanks again. This is that guy from Edmonton. We'll catch you on the next episode.